Welcome back. It's now 6:48. One boy is making his dreams of writing come true. With the help of his dad, they wrote and published a children's book together. Jordan Foster is here in studio this morning to tell us more about the lesson they hope to teach other kids. Good morning, Jordan.
Hey, Aaron, good morning. Yeah, this is a really pretty cool story that we're working on. So they took something that they love to do together and added their own flavor to it. Their book is titled The Leopard Who Lost His Spots, and they hope that this book teaches other kids the power of acceptance.
He decided to sneak off and sit at the top of his favorite tree.
Reading in the Johnson household is something they do just about every night.
Gazelles, ostriches, wild dogs, camels.
In fact, you could even call it tradition. They love the stories they read so much, one day they thought, why not write their own? And so they did.
We was infatuated by animals, infatuated by Discovery Channel. So we kind of took both of those things that he loved and we loved to do together, reading and watching Discovery Channel, and meshed it together and wrote this book.
Their book is called The Leopard Who Lost His Spots. The story follows a curious young leopard in the desert who is an outcast looking to be accepted in a community different from his own.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Scotland Johnson was only 8 years old when they started writing.
All of the other animals began to whisper to each other.
He's 11 now, and don't judge this book by its cover because he's a published author along with his dad, Bernard Johnson.
We went from writing it on paper to going through the process of finding freelance illustrators and editors.
The book tackles topics of racism, discrimination, and the importance of open, honest conversation.
I can remember being a kid and experiencing some of those things that we talk about in the book, you know, in school and different racial groups and ethnicities, and just experiencing things that was just uncomfortable, but I didn't understand.
But outside of the success, it's the fact these two get to do this together that makes it all worth it in the end.
It's cool because I remember just sitting at a desk and writing it in a notepad, and then now it's like in a full-page, solid cover book.
It's a beautiful thing. I mean, because I never wrote a book before, and obviously he didn't either. So it was a beautiful journey.
And Scotland says hopefully more books are on the way. He wants to touch on more topics like bullying and even encouraging people to step outside of their comfort zone. And for him, this is actually himself stepping outside of his comfort zone. But if you're interested in getting a copy of this book, you can find that information on our website later this afternoon. The website abc24.com/now. And we love telling these types of stories. So if you got an idea, hit me up on social media. My info on the screen right now, Facebook, Jordan F Live, or you can hit me up on Twitter, Jordan F Live as well, or send me an email if you're one of the old schoolers out there. That's jfoster@abc24.com. We'll have more news for you coming up after the break.